All right, everybody. Welcome to the show, Thinking Outside the Box. It's your host Atlas.
This is Angie B.
Okay, and this thing came to our attention. This new movie that's coming out called Songbird. So as we about to show you, I'm sure some of you guys have seen it. For the one who have not, we're about to play the trailer so you can see what we see. All right.
Good morning, Miss Garcia.
Good morning, sunshine. I miss you. I could kiss you right now.
Someday.
Curfew is now in effect. All unauthorized citizens must stay indoors. Don't worry.
Tensions rise as we enter the 213th week of
A
lockdown.
grim new reality emerges.
COVID-23 has mutated.
About a thing.
Beginning thermal scan. Thermal scan normal.
Every little thing.
Horrifying new development
New data confirms the virus attacks the brain tissue.
Gonna be alright.
Hey, whoa! I'm immune! I'm immune!
And you don't worry.
Worldwide death toll rises to over 110 million.
All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine camps.
About a thing.
Sarah.
Every little thing.
Sarah, what's going
Gonna
on?
be alright. Department of Sanitation.
Sarah, talk to me.
I think my neighbor has a fever.
It'll be so much easier if you just open the door. Mrs. Grant, you have visitors.
Sarah, please. Sarah, open that door.
Sarah, do not open that door.
Beginning thermal scan. 3, 2, 1. Anomaly detected. Armed guards will be arriving in 4 to 6 hours. You must not attempt to leave your home, or you will be shot on sight.
This is my message to you.
I know you're in there.
I'm coming to let you go.
No. Sarah!
Say goodbye to me.
Sarah, I'm not letting you give up.
This is my message to
All right, guys.
Sometimes we have to
As
do
you can
things
see,
we don't want.
This to us, it's kind of mind-boggling. So, number one question that I want you guys to ask yourself is that COVID came out in 2020, right? If it came out in 2020, when did they make this movie? Because this movie has all the ingredients of the COVID situation and all of that. So, obviously, it takes 2 years to make a movie. So, how did they? I mean, how is that this movie has all the ingredients of what's going on right now? So the biggest question is that how did it have the information of COVID? If you look at it, it's COVID-23. It looks like it's Los Angeles to me. And some of the anomalies in this movie, we had to do our research. So we did some research, and we want to show you guys some of it. First of all, if you notice in the thing, there's if you notice the LG, the what's the name of that?
The Android from LG, the Wing.
Right, the LG Wing Android. If you do your research yourself, guys, you'll notice that this phone is out. And if you notice what the phone does, the phone is actually reading your temperature, just like what do they do when you go inside the gym nowadays? They take your temperature. See, the LG Wing, that phone is out right now. So it's like how did they implement this if 2 years ago they was just trying to make this movie about a phone that's actually out right now?
Well, it is obvious. It is obvious that if they are releasing the movie in December 11th, they've been working on this movie for quite a while.
Right.
So how did they know it was going to happen? Right, like you said. And
Exactly.
then second of all, so many components inside the movie just from the trailer. The scanning of the face, right?
Right.
And there's already applications. Obviously, they've been feeding us with that applications so you can, your face is recognized by your device, all of our devices.
Right.
Then a way to trace the virus. They've been very, very, very strong tracing
Contact tracing, and then we have contact tracing.
Yeah, so I assume from watching this that they're gonna bring up some sort of application.
But they do have that. We have that application on our phone. And if anybody have Android phone, you go to Google and go to the Google setting, and then the first thing you see is COVID contact tracing, and it'll tell you that it's not turned on. But who turns it on or who turns it off? So these are the questions. If again, like I said, me and her, we have done some research. So
there's one thing before we move along. Where is that little eye that we saw? Is it at
in
the
the beginning
of the movie? Right there on the trailer.
Right, see it?
That
You
eye?
see it? See the eye?
Right there.
Do you see how they threw in that eye of Horus right there? Yeah, you see? They threw in the eye of Horus.
And then you know that's Illuminati.
Yes, of course it's Illuminati. And then another thing that we notice inside the movie is that songbird that you're looking at. It's the
It's a phoenix.
It's the phoenix.
That's a phoenix.
That's
for
the
sure
phoenix. The phoenix is
right
is,
here. You can
right.
see it, and let me play it for you.
Right.
Right at the moment, right there. That's the
See
phoenix.
it?
Right
That's
there.
the phoenix right there. The phoenix is another Illuminati symbolism, which is marked the death of the old and the birth of the new. So this is a symbolism that they are out to destroy the world we live in now and create a new world, which will be the new world order.
I mean, we understand that this COVID-19 is putting neighbors against neighbors, isolating people, making sure that you are under control, that you are scared, that you're afraid. But then
Exactly.
you see how the lady in the movie, she says, I think my neighbor got the fever. How in the world are you going to be taken to a concentration camp because you got fever?
If you have a fever. Now,
so this is they're taking this to a high level for all of us.
this is, to me, it seemed like this is all a master plan. And that's why the movie was already, because this is all scripted to happen. I'm just saying it's just the writings on the wall, see it for what it is. So now we'll take you from this and we'll show you some of the research we have done.
Let's talk about the way that they take the lady out of the place,
Right.
and what we found on the other video.
Now, I want you guys to do a comparison with this. If you notice how they took the lady out in the movie, which is her neighbor that had the fever, I want to show you guys a comparison. Take a look at this and tell me if that doesn't look like it's from the movie, but this is a real reality. This is how in Wuhan, China, they were taking people out of their place.
This is very interesting. This is very, very interesting because look.
This
look
is
at
real, live. This
This
is
is
not
real.
fake. This is not a movie, guys.
This is a video that we took, you see, from NBC News. So it's right there.
Wuhan,
Anybody to
China,
look.
how they are taking people that were
By
affected
the way, February 8th, at the beginning of the year, they were already doing this.
during this.
Which is what we see on the trailer,
trailer.
that they're going to be looking to do to all the Americans. This is disgusting. I mean, first of all, these people are dressed up
Like it's a major
some-
disease.
right? And then look at how they bring.
Look
people
how they're
out.
dragging people out.
Houses.
Look, and you see the guy whose thing is ripped up, so he should be infected then. You see how his back of his thing is ripped?
Why would they take people like that?
This is China. In February, they were doing this, people. This is the same scene you're seeing on the movie.
Look at this.
Explain to me how this movie have similarity over what's going on if it wasn't made this year. It was made 2 years ago.
Look at this. How are you going to transfer people inside of a
Look,
cage?
and look at the lady screaming.
Inside a cage. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is alarming.
Now,
Worse than animals.
so
Worse
now,
than
now
animals.
another research we want to show you guys is, as you see in the movie about the camp, about COVID camp. Here's some more. Here's some more facts.
Infection. Also would have to. Human history.
history. Millions of people are in a state of lockdown in China. However, even outside mainland China, there are thousands of people worldwide who are being quarantined after being evacuated from Wuhan, the epicenter of the outbreak.
This is what it looks like when you breathe 40 times a minute, have an oxygen level that's dipping well below 80.
To Australia, to the United
This is what it's going to look like.
The coronavirus outbreak has pushed thousands of
the
people
last
in
moments of
quarantine
your life
across the globe.
Don't
This
look
is
like
a camp in Siberia.
this.
Scores of Russians are being kept here.
Because this is what you'll see
In
at the end
best
of your
case
life
scenario, they'll be allowed
if
to
we
leave
don't
in 2 weeks.
start wearing
Vladimir
masks
Markov
when
is
we're out in
after
public.
spending 3 months in
When we
Wuhan.
don't
The Russian
practice
government
social
evacuated him.
Sorry about that, folks.
Okay, we're finally in.
We got the other thing still running. So,
lockdown in China. However, even outside mainland China, there are thousands of people worldwide who have been quarantined after being evacuated from Wuhan, the epicenter of the outbreak. Let's now take a look as to what life is like inside quarantine camps from Serbia to Australia to the United States.
So,
The
as you-
coronavirus outbreak has pushed thousands of people in
as
quarantine.
you guys can see and hear for yourself, these are camps from Serbia, Australia, and in the United States, and also in Canada right now. So, explain to me this again, this is the question, thinking outside the box, is how come this movie that was created before 2020, how does it has all the ingredients of things that had happened in 2020 when this movie was made before 2020? That's what we're saying.
Well, evidently, somebody knows something and is way ahead in the game and is feeding us now the information through this movie. But concentration camps and FEMA camps and all those kinds of things, for what? For fever?
For a fever.
Again, that's what I'm saying.
99, the
fever,
mortality rate is 99.7.
we understand the lies. We know what's going on out there. And what I cannot resist is why people still want to go by wearing the mask and acting like they have to wait for the government to say that, oh, it was all false, or they're never going to say it. They're going to continue pushing this issue.
And now they want a rush job, a vaccine. If we have 99.7% mortality rate, that's mean 99.7% of the people will live through this. Why do we need a rush job vaccine, people? Think outside the box.
Because of the pharma industry, definitely. We have to start questioning ourselves, questioning what we watch, and stop being biased about what's going on. And definitely raise the question, stop acting like we are followers. This is just unacceptable.
Exactly. So like I said, guys, leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and share this. Thank you for being part of the show, thinking outside of the box. Until our next episode, I'm Atlas.
This is Angie B, and we hope for you to think outside the box.
Share this. Subscribe, share it, put a like, leave a comment below. Let your friends know. Let your neighbors know. Let everybody around you know. Conversate, talk about this because something is not right.
Absolutely. We see you soon.
See you soon.